Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Today is the 10th of January in a Gregorian calendar. I'd like to welcome you to my podcast. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you may be. I'd like to continue from where I left off the other day, talking about changing our names. And I said that when people change your name, you lose relevance. Your generation that comes after you will not know where they come from. They won't know their heritage. I showed you how the name of Yahusha was changed to Jesus, and that everything we've been taught is a lie. But before I go further, like I said, I have good news for my people in Liberia. Today, I'm going to show you a lot of truth, and I hope this will help open your eyes to who we really are. But first, I'd like to share this video, which is part of our topic. And before I share it, I'd like to say fair use, fair use, fair use.
Your name is Toby. I want to hear you say it. Your name is Toby. You're going to learn to say your name. Let me hear you say it. What's your name? Kunta Kinte. When the master gives you something, you take it. He gave you a name. It's a nice name. It's Toby. And it's going to be yours till the day you die. Now, I know you understand me, and I want to hear it. Okay. I want to hear you say your name. Your name is Toby. What's your name? Kunta.
Okay, so here from the story called Roots, the movie called Roots, this guy is being whipped because the master gave him a name and he knows that is not his name. They are forcing a name on him. Now, this is what they did to our people. Why do you think they forced them to change their names? Because they did not want them to know who they really are. So here you're saying, the guy says, the master gave you a good name, it's a good name, and this will be the name until you die. Now imagine 5 generations after him, they will know that his last name was Kinte. It's the same thing that happened to our people when they were taken as slaves. They were forced to adopt the white man's name. And then they brought us this religion called Christianity, and it gave us Jesus. But like I pointed to you, this is the 1611 King James Version of the Bible. And I will show you this again before I continue with my topic for today. Okay, I will show you this again before I continue with my topic of today. Why did I leave the Christian church? And why the Christian church is a lie and they've been hiding everything from us. Now, I told you before 1611, his name was Iesous, I-E-S-U-S, Iesous Christ. So people who live in the 16th century, the 15th century, and the 14th century, if you call the name Jesus today, they look at you and say, what are you talking about? Because there was no letter J then. They used to pray to Jesus Christ. This is the book of the generation of Jesus Christ. This is the 1611 version of the King James Bible. Okay, so if we go to Matthew 24, let's see what it says here. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple. His disciples came to him to show him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said to them, see ye not all things. Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here unto one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And then Esau answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. This is my message to you today. Now, in 2024, you read, and it says, and Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. So his name was Jesus, now is Jesus. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And then Mark, and Jesus answered them and began to say, take heed, lest any man deceive you. So Yahusha is telling us, that is his real name, Yahusha, is telling us that we should be mindful not to be deceived. And in the book of John, we read here, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. John 8, verse 32. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So I'm all about knowing the truth and teaching people the truth. And what is this truth that we have been lied to for thousands of years? His name is not Jesus. His name is not Jesus. His name is Yahusha. But before I go there, I'd like to start up with our people, the Kisi people, the Gola people, the Basa people, the Kru people, Grebo, Crown, Mende, all these all these tribes that are situated in Liberia. We are part of the lost tribe of the children of Israel. Now, I told you that the name of our father is not God. His name is Yah. And in the Bible, they changed his name from Yahuwah. They just gave him the name God. But Indians have gods. Excuse me. There are so many gods in the world. Which God are you serving? Before we go to the name of God, I will let you know that our people in Liberia, they knew the true name of our Father. It's colonialism and Christianity that made us forget his name. His name is Yahuwah. And this is the name he wants us to call him by, not G-O-D. If you say God, which God are you talking to? Indians have gods, 1 million gods in India. Japanese people have their God. Chinese have their God. But our God is unique because he is a Hebrew God. And he has a Hebrew name. The Kru people call him Yosua. What is Yosua? Ancient of Days. Now let's go to the song Kumbaya. 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 Kumbaya song. This Kumbaya song originated from the Gola and the Kichi people, Gola and Kisi people who were taken as slaves to America. And what is the real meaning of the Kumbaya? Look here, Kumbaya. But here to tell you, come back here. No. The real meaning was, come back to us, Yahuwah. Please come back, Yahuwah. Kumbaya, come back, Yahuwah. When they were enslaved and being ill-treated, their names were changed. They're losing their identity. They were crying, please come back to us, Yahuwah. We are your people. Do not forget us. Come back to us, Yahuwah. Now, I'd like to read this. It's an African-American spiritual of disputed origin. See, now they say disputed origin. Known to have been sung by the Gola culture of the island of South Carolina and Georgia with ties to enslaved Central Africans. Originally an appeal to God to come to the aid of those in need. So, sung by the Gola tribe. Where are the Gola people today? They call us now Gola, G-O-L-A. The Gola population, 189,000, with nearly 9,000 living in Sierra Leone. They are in Liberia. They speak Gola language. Then we come to the Kisi people in Liberia. So these people knew the name of Yahuwah. But do you know our Kisi people are one of the only people that are still carrying the name of Yahuwah in their names today? What are the names of the people, the Kisi people today? Tewa, Yawa, Blama, Finda. You know, even in Pele, because we are all almost the same people. You have Binda, you know, you have Blama, which is Kisi, and Va people have that name. So Yahuwah said, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and seek me, I will heal the land and I will come back to them. But Christianity have taken you far from your roots. You don't even know who you are anymore. And the pastors in the church, they know these things. They don't want to tell you because they are only after money. Our people, Kisi people, they still carry the name of our father. Yeah, it's in their name. Why did these people change everything? Because they did not want you to know the truth. Now, how did we, why I say we are part of the tribes of Yasharel, Israel today? Name the ethnic groups in Liberia that practice circumcision. how did these people who they claim to be native people know about circumcision? Who was given the covenant? Covenant of circumcision. Let's go. We learned today the covenant of circumcision, was given to Abraham and his descendants. According to the biblical account, Yahuwah commanded Abraham to circumcise every male child among his descendants as an outward physical sign of the eternal covenant between Yahuwah and his Hebrew Jewish people. Okay? So the crown people circumcised, Manor circumcised, Grebo circumcised, Basa circumcised, Va, all these tribes in Liberia, we practice circumcision. But you find out that the white people, they don't circumcise. And now they tell you that you are the heathen. How can you be a heathen when you know about you have the covenant of circumcision? This is time for us to wake up and do our own research. Now, there's a tribe in Cote d'Ivoire called Yakuba, the Yakuba tribe. And this Yakuba tribe, they are related to the Mano and Gio people. Now, the Yakuba, also known as Dan people, are an ethnic group from northwestern Africa and neighboring Liberia. Now, who is Jacob? Because you understand, there was no J before. The letter J was invented in the 1650. So the name Jacob was called Jacob. His name was Jacob. Okay? Now, this tribe called themselves Yakuba. They are of the tribe of Jacob. So we have Dan, the Mano, Gil, they form part of the tribe of Dan. Now, who is Dan? Who is Dan in the Bible? Let's go. Dan is a figure in the Bible, specifically the fifth son of Jacob and the first of his mother Bela, who was Rachel's maidservant. So we have the tribe of Dan. So let's go. We see the tribe of Dan. Yeah. The tribe of Dan. Tribe of Dan. So we learn here that the Yakuba people who are from Cote d'Ivoire and Liberia are of the tribe of Dan. The Mano, the Gil, they are of the tribe of Dan. And you see here, the name in Cote d'Ivoire, they are called Yakuba. Okay? So, what was Jacob's Jacob? Y-A-C-O-B. Jacob, meaning. The name Jacob, which is a variant of Jacob, has several meaning and origin. It is an ancient name that traditionally means successor, heir, or following in the context of the Bible. Jacob, which is Jacob, is the son of Isaac and grandson of Abraham. And his 12 sons became the progenitors of the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, so Jacob was the real name before it became Jacob. And then we come here, we have the Yakuba tribe, which is the Mano and Gio. And then we come here, we have the Kisi and the Gola people who sing Kumbaya. And our Kisi people carry the name Yah in their name. Okay? So this is why I left Christianity. And I want you to know the truth. Yahuwah says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. If you don't know the truth today, you are not free. You are a slave. You are a slave to whatever you hold dearly. We don't know the truth. The truth has been hidden from us. But Yahuwah said in the last day, he will reveal himself to his people. And he will call us from the four corners of the earth. And he will show the word that he has loved us from the beginning. Got it? From right. Yahuwah says, gathering elect from the earth. I will gather my elect from the four corners of the earth. Is referenced in several Bible verses, including Matthew 24, verse 31. Let's go to Matthew 24, verse 31. Matthew 24. Matthew 24, verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds and from one end of the heaven to another. His people, the lost tribe, from Liberia, from this part in Africa to other places, we who have been scattered to the four corners of the earth. So why isn't the Christian church teaching us this? This is why I say Christianity is a false religion. They gave you the white Jesus and tell you his birthday is December 25th. And a lot of you go and celebrate that December 25th. And they know that Jesus was not born, Yahusha was not born December 25th. They know that. But they tell you, oh, we are just doing it because we want to show him. But he never said we should remember his birthday. There's nowhere in the Bible where he said we should worship his birthday. We are taught not to lie. So if the Christian church can tell you to worship worship Jesus, which is not his name, they've changed his name, and never tell you the truth that you are of the lost tribe of Israel, but they show you white people. Everything in the church is white people. Where do you fit in the church? Tell me. The angels are white. All the prophets are white. Jesus is white. Even God is white. So you black men, who are you? Do you see why Christianity is leading you to hell? Because they've taken the truth and turned it upside down. Instead of telling you, you people are the true people, they tell you that we are the true people. And we who are supposed to know the truth and call on the name of our Father, we don't call on his name. We call on the fake names that they've given us. Same way they were beating this boy to change his name, it's the same way they've changed everything in the gospel and made you to worship on Sunday when you are not supposed to go to church on Sunday. Yahuwah gave us the 7th day. He said, forever you shall remember my covenant. My covenant of what? Circumcision and the covenant of the Sabbath. He gave us a Sabbath. So I'm going to show you the Bible that I read now. And in this Bible, it was translated directly from Hebrew, but it did not change the name of our Father. Hear now and do, Yisrael. Yahuwah, our Elohim, Yahuwah is one. And you shall love Yahuwah, your Elohim, with all your heart and with all your soul and with all yourself. And you shall love your neighbor as yourself. So let's go to the book of Matthew. Let's go to the book of Matthew. And I will show you something. And now I want you to look at all the names, the original name of these prophets. You see, Joshua is Yahusha, Georges, Sophitain. You see, Isaiah is Yeshayahu. Like our people Gisi, they have what name? Finda, Tewa, it's all Yah. They always had the name of Yah. Those days, the Hebrew people always carry the name of Yahuwah in their name. So let's go to what we call today Matthew. They've changed everything. The Psalms is actually Tehillim. You see, they've changed everything to confuse you. Babylon. You know, this is why Babylon has to fall, because everything, you see, Matthew is Mattiyahu. That is the original name for Matthew, Mattiyahu. So let's go to Matthew 1. What do you see here? The Sefer of the generation of Yahusha HaMashiach, the son of David, son of Avram. That is the real name of our Savior, Yahusha. This is a name that is above every other name. It's not the name Jesus. The name Jesus is a false name. If you call on that name Jesus, you will never be saved. Okay? The name Jesus is a false name. You should desist from calling on the name Jesus. Because here, in the 1611, where is the 1611 King James Version here? In the 1611 Bible, you see there that the name is Jesus. Okay, here. His name is Jesus in 1611. His name is Jesus. And you are calling now who? You are calling Jesus today. But the original name is Yahusha. You see, that was the name that our Father Yahuwah gave to the angel. You know, that was the name that was given to the angel. So he say, he who call on this name shall be saved, the name of Yahusha. We are not supposed to worship Yahuwah on Sunday. Why is the church not teaching us the truth? Why did I leave Christianity? Have you heard about the slave Bible? They had a special Bible that they made for the slaves. Why? They did not want us to know the truth, who we are. They removed the Exodus and everything from that Bible. I'm going to show you today the truth. I want to show you the truth that these people, they changed everything and made us to worship the false god, the slave Bible. The slave Bible. Maybe they start scrubbing the internet now so we cannot see it. So they had a Bible that was, okay, you see here? The slave Bible. They had a Bible that was made especially for the slaves. Why? They made this Bible for the slaves. Why? They changed everything in it. It's the same way they've changed everything in the Bible that you are reading today. You don't know the name of your father. You don't know that you are the chosen person. They just lied to you. Everything in Christianity is a lie. I will have another teaching on that, and I will point out all the lies in Christianity. If our Father said, thou shalt not lie, why do you follow a religion that constantly lied to you? They put a white man on the cross and tell you that that is Jesus, whereas his name is not Jesus, his name is Yahusha. Have you seen the Muslim people change their God name? His name is Allah. So if you are worshiping the Hebrew God, which his name is Yahuwah, why do you call him God? That is a disrespect. If your goat, your sheep, your dog can have a name, why can you address your father by his name? This is why we are praying and we don't get answers, because we are calling on a false God. We are not calling on the living God or praying to our risen Savior, Yahusha. They've changed everything and confused you that you don't know who you are. They tell you you are a Gentile when you are the chosen people. I dare any pastor to come and debate me on this. How did our people get circumcision, the covenant of circumcision? How did our people get the covenant of circumcision? Do you see here? The Negro Bible. They only put certain part there, the Negro Bible, the slave Bible, select parts of the Holy Bible selected for the use of Negro slaves in the British West India Islands. Do you understand? This is the Bible. You can buy it and you see, this is it. This is the Bible that they made specifically for us. They removed the part where Abraham is our father, you know, where we were going to know the truth, who we are. They removed all of that, clean it, and made it about them, and made you believe that you are nobody. But I bring you good news today. We are of the tribe of Israel. We are the lost tribe. Those people in the land, they are fake. Salvation is for us. Yahuwah is going to send his son Yahusha to liberate us. Why do you think he said, when they see the Son of Man coming, all the tribes of the earth shall mourn? Because they will see a black man coming for his black people, and they will say, oh, these people we have ill-treated. You always say, we have this saying that we are cursed, but they didn't tell you the truth. Because we neglected our Father Yahuwah, who we have a covenant with, this is why we are cursed. But when we start calling on his name today, calling his name Yahuwah and calling his son Yahusha, their system will fall, because their system is based on lies. When we call on his name and we know who we really are, he will hear our cry and come down. This is what they don't want. They know that their time is over. So I ask every one of you today, do not believe what I said. Go and pray about it. Read, know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. His name is not Yahoo. His name is not Jesus. His name is Yahusha HaMashiach. You see, Avram begat Yeshach, and Yeshach, Yaakov, Yakuba, the tribe of Jacob. Okay? So we come from that tribe. We are of the 12th tribe of Israel. But these people don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know. Now, see, but while he thought on these things, behold, the angel of Yahuwah appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, fear not to take unto you Miriam, your woman, for that which is conceived in her is of the Ruach HaKadosh. That's the name of the Holy Spirit. Ruach HaKadosh. That is the real name. And she shall bring forth a son, and you shall call his name Yahusha. Yahusha. The name is not Isos or Jesus. His name is Yahusha. So they've hidden the name that is above every other name. This powerful name. When you call on this name, every demon fall. When you call on the name of Yahuwah, the earth shakes. Because Satan is the one who gave you Christianity. He doesn't want you to know the true name. So they removed this name and gave you Esau and Jesus, which when you are praying to, won't help you. Remember, he said, on the last day, they shall come to me and say, hello, Lord, Lord. And he will say, away from me, I know you not, you workers of iniquity. Why would he say he don't know them when they've been calling on his name? Because he doesn't know that name. Just as you don't know who you are today, and you are praying to a false God, and you're praying to Jesus, you are being led astray. So when he comes and he's choosing his people who are calling on the real name, and you come there, you say, why are you neglecting me? He said, I don't know you. Because you never call on my true name. I would say, I never knew you. I would say, I never knew you. Because you're calling on the fake name, and you're calling him Jesus, and that's not his name. Then you come to him. Matthew 7:23. Let's read it. Let's read it. Okay. Matthew 7, verse 23. Not everyone that said unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. What is the will of the Father? Keeping the Sabbath. You don't keep Sabbath. You go to church on Sunday. When he says you keep the 7-day holy, you go to church on Sunday. And you call him God instead of calling him Yahuwah. You don't keep his Sabbath. You don't keep his holy days. Many will say to me in that day, many. So how many people, the Christians today, are almost 1 billion people. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in that name? What name? Jesus. That's not my name. My name is Yahusha. And in that name, have we not cast out devils? Which name? Jesus. No, my name is not Jesus. I don't know that name. My name is Yahusha. And in that name, done many wonderful works. And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. What is iniquity? INIQURTY. Iniquity meaning. What is iniquity? Absence of moral or spiritual values. That is iniquity, right? Now, does the church teach you to keep the Sabbath? No. Does the church teach you to keep the Passover? No. What did it tell you? All the laws were nailed to the cross. So Yahuwah will say, away from me, I don't know you. Depart from me, you that work iniquity. Because you're not keeping his holy days. You are celebrating Christmas, which is not his birthday. You are celebrating Halloween. You are celebrating Easter, where instead of Easter, you are supposed to celebrate the Feast of Unleavened Bread. You are celebrating New Year when it's not the New Year. The New Year was in March. You are supposed to celebrate Passover, but you don't. And then you say, I'm a Christian. We are saved. We are doing the right thing. Whereas you don't know who you are. They gave you a fake white Jesus instead of telling you to call on the true name of the Messiah. He's a Hebrew God. His name is Yahusha. Our father name is Yahuwah. You don't. You pray to Jesus. So before I close up, I draw you back again to our song. Kumbaya, Ma'el, Kumbaya. Kumbaya, our El, Kumbaya. Kumbaya, our El, Kumbaya. Oh, yeah, Kumbaya. Come back to our people, Yahuwah. And may you also, who watch this video, go back to your true nature. Go back to your true God. His name is Yahuwah. Nobody taught us to know our Father. Our people knew the name of our Father before they were taken to America, before they were taken to Brazil, before they were taken to the West Indies. They knew his name was Yahuwah. And it's still in the Bible, in the book of Psalms, by his name. It's still, they left that one part in the book of Psalms. You understand? They left that one part, Psalm 68, verse 4. Let's read it. Sing unto, you see here, G-O-D. Sing unto Yahuwah. Sing praises to his name. Extol him that rideth upon the heavens by his name. Yah. There was no letter J. Letter J is just early. It's like 500 years old. So by his name, Yah, where our people were singing Kumbaya. Before I close up, I want to ask you a question. Why do you think they were killing the Rastafarians? Why do you think they killed those Rastafarians? Don't you know their music gives the true message about the name and who we really are? What did Bob Marley sing? Africa unite. I tell you who we are under this sun. We are the children of the Rasta man, Yahuwah. So when they tell you to pray to that false white Jesus, tell them no. I will serve Yahuwah, who is a black God. He created me in his image. I will not serve the white Jesus that will lead me to hell. Christianity will lead a lot of people to hell. And Yahusha will tell you on that last day, away from me, I know you not, ye workers of iniquity. I pray that Yahuwah bless you all, that you come to know the truth, to know who we really are. We are the chosen generation. We are a royal priesthood. The people came and changed our life, changed our God, and gave us a fake God so that we can go to hell. Start finding God for yourself. Seek Yahuwah where he may be found. The time will come where you will find him no more. I thank you for being with me. I thank you for watching this video. May Yahuwah bless you. May you know the true name, and may you worship the true Elohim, Yahuwah, and worship his son, Yahusha HaMashiach, who came to save us. And in the name of Yahuwah, and in the name of Yahusha HaMashiach, I bless you. May Yahuwah bless you, guard you, and keep you safe. Thank you.